Yeah, I think so. I think it should be good. I got the game screen and also the game screen where the names are reversed.
All
So
right.
we're
Let's.
set.
All right. Let's see it then. Okay. All right. There we go.
Look, they're like doing a little dance.
Yeah. You can do the intro this time because it's your stream now.
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
And
so
it's your bracket.
yeah. All right. Okay, so good evening, everybody. It is it's it's 7:01 p.m. on the West Coast.
Well, you don't have to do it like I do it.
I am Dedipus, and I'm here with my co-admin, like the Iron Man.
I am a wanted felon in 52 states.
52? What do you mean 52? Fuck you.
I bet you didn't know about Final Canada.
Anyway, I'm gonna let our dear friend Tiffany Grant deal us in tonight.
It's Wednesday, or as I like to call it, Feliz Jueves.
That's right, folks. It is Feliz Jueves on Wednesday. You never thought you'd see it happen. Yeah, since the Strive bracket that we do usually is taking a break for a couple weeks, we're throwing in. Yeah, CG. You know what? Final Canada would be. That's gonna be like the next DLC stage. Yeah, so we're taking the opportunity to run some kind of offbeat events that we've sort of been thinking about for a while, but haven't had the time or resources to really do. You know? Oh, Mexico is also a good one. Yeah, so this time we're doing a beginner's bracket. We're reviving Ruben and Hirsch's old Mild West circuit for at least this week. Although, like, given the fucking turnout, I think we could probably justify doing this more often.
Yeah, so we have 32 players, which is slightly more than last week's plus R Feliz Jueves bracket. So thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah, it's way more than I expected. I figured we'd cap out at around like 16 or so, but we got like a real ass bracket here.
Yeah.
So let's see. So since we're doing a beginner's bracket and we're doing kind of a weird format, I'm just gonna go over real quick what like we're doing. You know, so we're doing what they call a Swiss bracket format, which means it's sort of like a round robin, where everybody's playing a fixed number of sets, and there's no eliminations. But the catch here is that each match, each round, you'll be matched up against somebody who has an equivalent number of wins to you. So over time, you should be facing opponents that are pretty close to you in skill level, and also it'll have the same kind of effect as doing a single elimination tournament, basically.
Yeah. So at minimum, like the least amount of sets that you will play in tonight's bracket is more than double the amount of sets that you might play in a double event bracket.
Right, which sounded to me like something that would be fun to try out with the beginner bracket, because that's always something that people are kind of thirsty for, right? Is all that match experience. So we're going to do 5 rounds of the Swiss format thing, and that'll give us our scores. And then we're going to take the top 8 scoring players, and you're going to go off and do a double elimination bracket. And then as far as stream matches are concerned, we're going to grab 1 match for stream each round during the Swiss phase, and then in the double elimination phase, we're probably going to grab everybody, I assume.
Yeah, we'll just stream all of top 8.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'll go ahead and give the go-ahead to start.
All right.
All right. So our first set of the night will be weebtresh versus mangotango. Weeb is here early, so assuming mangotango shows up, they will be our first set of the night. And if not, I should have another set ready, just in case.
Alright, I think people should be able to check in on Smash.gg now. So please do that.
Yeah. Oh, looks like there's a couple more bells and whistles after I hit start on the Swiss bracket, but it should be fine. Oh no, wait, what? Okay, hang on.
What is it doing?
It just DQ'd everybody.
What the?
This is a great start. Hang on, reset. Yeah, reset bracket. What the?
How did that happen?
I don't know what happened. I hit start. Okay.
I like updated the round timer so that it should start at 7. But I don't know if that fuck it?
No, I hit a button. No, it's my fault. It's 100% my fault. I hit a button that said finalize placements.
Oh.
It showed up after I hit start, and I thought I would I didn't read it well enough. So then I hit finalize placements, and then it DQ'd everybody because I guess no one had set up. Okay. Anyway, so check-in should be fine now. Weeb and Mango, if you're on stream, you're here. You guys just play. Just go ahead and play.
The stream should be fine if I don't have the +R app like focused, right?
It should be. It depends on. Well, I mean, I don't think +R minimize. Does it +R minimize if you're in a different?
No.
Okay. Yeah, then you should be fine.
2, 1, let's rock!
Alright, so here we go, we're getting started. So I think both of these players we've seen before at least once on our +R stream. weebtresh playing Soul. weebtresh plays Soul in every anime game that he can. I've played against him so far in +R, Strive, BBCF, and Melty Blood, and you would not believe who he plays in every game. He plays the Shoto Club protagonist. Mangotango, we have seen their testament on stream before, I think, at least once.
I think exactly once.
Yeah. So, just as like a bit of a heads up, we say this is a beginner bracket, but obviously there are going to be players that have slightly more experience than others. It is very difficult for us to quantify how much someone of a beginner someone is. The best we can do is qualify that based on tournament results. So if you have never placed in top 8 of a +R major, I've never placed top 3 in like an online +R bracket with more than 32 entrants. I've never graduated from a similar +R beginner event. Or in general, like, if you don't really meet those requirements, but we know that you're like a strong player, we have banned you from the tournament. There will probably be some players, such as weebtresh here, who closes out game 1 with a perfect, who will be a little bit better than our usual fare, even though they're in the beginner bracket, and even though we have banned strong players from the event. The consequence of them doing well in the bracket is if they do well enough and they win, they'll be banned, and you won't have to deal with it next week.
Also, within like probably 2 or 3 rounds, all of the like especially strong players are going to be like killing each other mostly.
Yeah.
They'll be out of your hair.
Yeah. That's the other advantage of Swiss, is that you will get matched up with people who are doing about as well as you. So in like towards like the final 2 rounds or so, 2 or 3 rounds or so, the Swiss bracket, we will probably be playing against players like flak maniak or CG or Jigs. Ideally, the first round seeding doesn't necessarily matter so much.
First round seeding was also a little bit tricky here because I haven't seen this since play more than like once or twice.
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Those clashes. It's fucking Melty Blood out here, man.
really gross JP clashes coming up from both players here. Mangotango getting in the groove. Slowly figuring out how to lock down lead with Testament stuff, but you know, Soul thrives on gambling on big buttons such as Riot Stomp and DP in order to... Oh wow! The shimmy to bait an ironmonger.
Those fucking really like good. Riot Stamp RCs were something else.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Cannot do anything in time to survive and gets caught by falling to the ground.
I know people who have run other beginner brackets and like xenoame obviously have said a lot of times that like one of the things you see a lot in these kinds of tournaments is that people kind of have their own character's offense worked out pretty well, but aren't very good on defense a lot of the time, just because it's easier to rehearse stuff in training mode and it's your character doing it to other people's. So it'll be interesting to see how well that's represented here. Alright, Mango takes round. Or a game, rather.
Yeah, so even set count right now, ideally if two players are close in the scale, this is what we should be seeing. We should very rarely be seeing... and of course, the people who do get like total wipeouts will make it to the end of the bracket and, you know, BTQ probably. So, if there's anybody of significant skill like that. Alright, so game 3 here. Oh my god, bursting right into the net. Full corner carry, just testing the things. Knockdown. Jumping out, but FD breaking the skull, so no curse on deck, but still lots of testament items to avoid. Alright, goes for a simple 2K2D bandage to get out of the bar situation. Being able to quickly recover after the best DP in fighting games. But falling JH is not good enough. And Mangotango's on set point. Alright, run up wild throw. This could be Weeb's time to get something started. Shades of Jason Ryan with that sideline earlier.
He's even got the color, although whichever soul has that color.
Yeah, if you've ever heard me talk about Soul, Matt, you know that I hate when Soul players just pick the blue Soul. Alright, yeah, he tried to get the skibbity whoop from Strive, but not quite. Gets knocked down, put in the Testament blender again. Alright, knockdown. This could be Weeb's time to make something happen. No burst on deck, but still has to watch out for Testament here.
Oh no!
Alright, there we go.
Okay, the gold burst, very Strive.
Yeah. That was a very... Oh.
Wow, alright.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so that was a closer game 3, but Mangotango takes it 2-1, and we'll be moving on to round 2. We're also almost done with our reporting for round 1, so...
Yeah, I guess doing 1 is probably the smart thing.
Yeah. So once the reporting is all done for round 1, we will go ahead and get round 2 started for you guys. I guess this is what the finalized... See, I'm learning along with... This is what the finalized place button is probably for. I hit this after reporting is done. Instead of... I guess Smash.gg doesn't do everything automatically. I have to... For a Swiss bracket, I have to kind of nudge it along. Alright. So yeah, so good stuff. Let's see. So There's only like 5 sets left, and they're all already playing, so... Let's see what's going on. Jigs, if you're in chat, have you played against Tay yet? Because... Tay is the only person who's not checked in. You gave them like a 15-minute buffer for check-in, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, yeah, so Tay just played and did not check in. Guys, you guys gotta check in.
Please check in. I ended up like lengthening the check-in timer because I noticed that a lot of people are like, they wait until after they've played to check in, which is bad.
Yeah,
but
which it also usually takes 10 minutes at most for a plus R set.
Right.
So
15 will probably result in that getting people DQ'd less often. However, please check in before you play, because this is one of those things where you have to wait for everybody's set to finish before we can move to the next round at all. Right? Because it has to pair people off based on scores.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them know now. Alright, so let's see. Who are we waiting on for me to shame? We're waiting on Mushmallow, an xtalker, XenoAme, Kaiju Bear, and gutterdaughter Leon Ultra. Well, I think they have an excuse, because Leon Ultra had a power outage before the bracket started.
It's always something, man.
Yeah.
That's rough. At least it, like, came back on in time for them to do their round 1 set.
Yeah.
The nice thing about this bracket format is if somebody's just, like, completely AWOL, or if they're, like, stuck being held up for something for a minute, we can just DQ them, and then they'll still be able to play, like, the rest of their sets.
Yeah, basically. Alright. Hey, in the meantime, while you guys are here, if you are interested in playing more Plus R, you should check out the Plus R bracket for tomorrow. That's smash.gg/WNFOC. It's the same as it always has been. You can also use start.gg. You know,
if you're fucking
like,
square.
Yeah, if you're like married to branding for some reason, you could just use the start.gg URL. It'll still work, but you know, like who's doing that? But yeah, so what is nice? So yeah, so as I said before, we have like a good number of people tonight who are like, who don't normally show up to the Plus R bracket, and whether that's due to the fact that you just don't want to get scrubbed out by the Plus R players, which is totally fine, or because of scheduling conflicts or whatever. We appreciate you guys all tuning in and turning out for the bracket tonight. But you should also check out Feliz Jueves, because that's a lot of fun.
There's also like an actual monetary prize potentially in that one.
Yeah.
Because we have a Mascherino.
Alright, it looks like, okay, it looks like pool round 2 is ready to start, so I'll go ahead and let them know.
I used the Hirsch trick to make it start at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I saw.
So
that's good. Alright. So let's see. Oh wait, no, hang on. Let me edit that again, actually.
Marina, please keep a tally of how many like screams of the damned Nikki lets out during that match.
Alright, here. Let's get CG Hamma. I want to see this.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I don't think I've seen.
Definitely haven't seen Hamma.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hamma in this. I'm really curious. We've only seen Hamma the one time in Strive too, I think, right?
Yeah. Alright, so let's get CG Hamma, and they'll be our round 2 set. And the rest of round 2, you guys should have check-in available now. Oh, are they gonna be playing a Soul Mirror?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is funny. Alright, let's do this. Also, if you've been called to stream, you can go ahead and start now.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hamma's profile picture on Smash GG is a DDD.
Oh boy, it is in fact a soul mirror.
Alright, so we've got a white and red and a white and blue. CG is the white and red. Alright, so CG does play Soul in Strive and in Xrd, so this is understandable. Unlike Weeb, it's not necessarily that he's married to Soul or like the Shoto clone archetype as like a principle, because if I know him well enough, if I know him the way I think I know him, CG plays Enkidu in Under Night, and Enkidu is not a Shoto, but he is a different breed of gorilla. So I think he just likes characters that can mash. Hamma, on the other hand, is a professed Milia player in Strive, although I'm pretty sure we established that the only reason why he plays Milia is because there is a Misato mod available for Milia that turns her into Misato from Neon Genesis Evangelion. So I guess here he might be more comfortable with playing Soul. Alright, yeah. So Hamma's got like the 3-hit Fafnir combos on deck. These are very Tux style combos. Okay, yeah, he's just looping it. He's just looping it over and over with meter. He does not. This is what we see out of a beginner bracket, folks. This is the type of combos and optimizations that we expect from people who would normally go 0-2 in Least Weapons. Okay, Spence burst as soon as he has it on deck. QH not enough to get a confirm. FD breaking. Oh, but okay, with punishing. This is really funny.
Here, I think I got desynced. Can I like catch up?
You should. Yeah, if you hold whatever your confirm button is, you can accelerate the replay.
Whoa, there we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
After a few seconds of turbo speed, we are now in the future, where light is commentating from.
Alright, Hamma is continuing. I love Hamma's, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it BNBs. I do really admire these. Alright, CG Black beats his way to victory, taking game 1.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock.
Alright, so we have so CG I think has some overall Soul experience from like the character over the course of this series, which may be helping him overall, but it is very funny to see Hamma just do that for like for all this damage, and like still kind of managed to make it work.
I'm gonna channel
Alright,
touch
so-
for a second and say, do raw force break back here.
I mean, that might that might actually be what he needs.
Hey, yeah, I did
Force break Fafnir. Yeah, force break Fafnir into a full dust loop.
Oh no.
Between plus R, yeah, wake up throw clinches it for Hamma.
Let's rock.
The dust loop for between plus R and Xrd hasn't really changed that much in how it looks. Execution is a little bit more lenient in Xrd than it is in plus R, which is something I struggle with. Alright. Oh! Are we gonna see some sidewinders? 2, 3. Okay, catching out at 3. That's still really great. Alright, CG's not afraid to try out the fancy stuff in a beginner bracket tournament. Skippity whoop. Alright. Set point for CG.
Duo. Let's rock.
Alright, we're seeing some air footsies. Soul just presses like JH a lot in the air.
That was an interesting trade.
CG might have some trouble here. Hamma probably just gonna try to burn whatever meter he can to close this out. Getting a confirm off of, alright, but no clean hit off of the oh god, here we go. Again, no clean hit off the sideliner. Okay, but QH will clutch it out. So CG wins 2-0. We'll be moving on to round 3 with how do I see the scores?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, how do I see the actual? Like, how do I see the scores? Like, how many rounds someone has won so far?
I imagine it'd be like edit match reporting or whatever. Or no, I'm not sure what it would be. Summary? I usually don't look at that. I'm pretty much always doing like the quick report stuff, and I'm messing around with the website.
Well, no, but like here, at least I feel like I should be able to see how many games someone has won so far.
Oh
in the
yeah.
bracket, right?
Yeah, standings. If we look at the standings tab, what do we got?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I wanted to look at it in mod view though, not in the public view.
Oh well, in the like in the brackets page under reporting, there's a standings tab next to rounds, and that shows you how many games and how many sets that each player has won.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so currently, while I wait then for whatever remaining matches, it looks like it's just Flak and xtalker. So while I wait, I can give you guys the current standing. So far, Jacob and probablylurking have a 4-0, have a Swiss score of 2 with 4-0 round counts or 4-0 game counts. And everyone else who I mean, there's still some time left to report, but everyone else has a score of 1 or lower. So let's see.
But we're still waiting on like most of this round to finish reporting.
Yeah.
But
all right. Well. All right. The results are slowly coming in. Oh, gutterdaughter and a spot ended up playing in round 2. That's funny. That's actually not our fault this time.
yeah, it's all automated. The robot did it.
Yeah. The robot put you two up against each other and decided that you guys were of equal skill.
Here's the question, right? Can we convince VIA that this is a good tournament format for WNF Strive? Because then we only have to deal with initial seeding, and wherever you get placed after, that's your fault for winning or losing in the order that you did.
Yeah, exactly. I might bring it up to him later. I might be like, hey, you know, remember how everyone was complaining about seeding? If we do this, it's not our fault anymore. And they can go fuck themselves. And then I'll be like, you know what, my son? You have a point. My brilliant, beautiful, curly-headed boy. You might be right about that.
Did you see that VIA was streaming the other night, and it said something about like I think it was, he's like referred to himself as Papa in his stream title or something like that. It's like, oh man, do you have to? I mean, do you have to?
Yeah, I don't want to. I always called him Uncle VIA because he was very distinctly an uncle rather than a father to me. Okay, so xtalker 1-2-1 over flak maniak. I'm still waiting for. Alright, there we go. Alright, round 3 should be ready now. Let me see. Let me grab some folks. Let me take a look at the standings and see who would be interesting to see on stream. Sure. Alright, well, I'll grab Gutterdaughter and Mercy for our next stream match. And I will start round 3 as soon as Smash.gg lets me. Wild West. All right. So check-in should be available now for round 3. Ironmonger, I was actually considering it, but then I decided against it. There's nothing against you, but I had better ideas. I had other ideas. I do not mean to presume. But as we get closer to the final cut, I want to take a look at some sets that might be... at least one set that might be... Alright, so we got Gutterdaughter on here, and we're waiting for Mercy. Lily, if you join the bracket, I will absolutely put you on stream.
Oh, remind me when we're like waiting for the rest of this round to throw up the fucking pie chart that I have with everybody's cowboy archetype.
Yeah. Hey, before we actually before we show that, sound off in chat what you guys put as your cowboy thing.
Yeah. I've been keeping track of your answers for that question, and
yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Is all.
I think it's funny. I thought it was good. I liked it. All right. Yeah. Alright, so we got Gutterdaughter, Mercy. Okay, a Venom player. That's actually not a character I would expect to see in a beginner tournament. I expected Gutterdaughter, obviously, to bring out the Axel. Gutterdaughter plays Axel in every Guilty Gear game. I actually don't know if she plays Strive. She probably doesn't. But a Venom is like a very difficult character to play in general. And you know, like he's a charge character that has like a lot of set play that you don't normally see from charge characters, and like resource management and like a very strange form of zoning. So, but of course, Venom's also still very strong despite all that.
It's also a good pastry chef, as it turns out.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so just getting poked out with balls. Mercy takes round 1 of game 1.
Phrasing.
Well, hey, like I can't. I don't. Daisuke did it. Daisuke did it. Right? Like he was like Daisuke was really like, you know, I'll make like potentially our most like iconic gay character, someone that smacks billiard balls around, so you have to refer to the stuff as balls. Right? Like, he did that. That's, like, mildly homophobic behavior. But he did also create Bridget and Testament, and, you know, so it's gonna be smart. Alright, so Mercy takes game 1. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. Of course, Gutterdaughter is a pretty prolific, I would say. I mean, I see her playing at least Xrd all the time, so I mean, she's always practicing Guilty Gear. So hopefully she figures out her way around the matchup, or just relies on Axel fundies to kind of make it. Of course, being counter-zoned by like a character that can teleport around the screen probably isn't very fun. Yeah, we're seeing more of the Kyle Dannon style of Axel come out. You know, the more like or rather the type of patient Axel play you come to expect from the character. And it's working out for her as Gutterdaughter takes round 1 of game 2. Alright, more full screen pokes with Venom balls. You know, what's also fucked up to me is that they made like Daisuke named like the symbiote made of black goop Eddie, but he named the billiard player Venom.
Yeah, actually, wait, hang on a second. That's not right.
Which I guess is a double reference because Venom is Eddie Brock. But also, like, I think he named him after Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen, rather than like the dude. So there's lots of layers to the Daisuke nomenclature. Mercy on set point. Okay, taking a big risk with the overhead, but it works. Has to gets opened up by dive kick and pressure after landing. 2D, doing a lot of good work here. Oh, okay. The ID puts Aaron right in the range of the Venom Ball, and Mercy wins 2-0. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, so xtalker has just not been able to check in, I guess. I did it. All right, but yeah, it was cool to see a beginner player doing well with Venom, because like I said before, it's not really a character. There's like lots of characters that are very popular, I think, like at all levels of play, so we don't really see Venom in general. So that was interesting. We saw lots of souls, which I think we expected so far. And then I mean, I guess even if you didn't know if you knew who gutterdaughter was, you probably wouldn't be surprised by Axel. But if you don't know who gutterdaughter is, then you would probably be very surprised that someone in a beginner tournament is playing Axel. So nice to see character variety the further we get into the rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's also a good change of pace from the bracket that we run tomorrow, which will be like Faust, Abba, Testament.
Yeah. Faust, Abba, Testament,
so.
Soul, and that's probably most of what we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to see a pie chart?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put a pie chart on screen here real quick. So this is your responses for what kind of cowboy you are, and I just want to say, you fucking weebs. We had of the respondents, the most popular category by far is bebop at 11 respondents, and samurai was third at 6 respondents. So the weeboo options ended up beating out the like actual Western archetype options. I don't know what I expected. This is a very anime game. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah, we only had one white hat cowboy, by the way, too. So this like hypothetical Wild West town, then like it's pretty fucked, I think.
Yeah. There's
Ironmonger's like holding the whole thing together.
I mean, you know, I mean, me knowing the other archetypes, I would have probably put Bebop anyway. I'm just saying that, but I mean, obviously, I'm also a fucking weeb. Yeah, that's also true though. Bebop is the work which became a genre unto itself. You know, you gotta the world. It's got global appeal.
It's true. It's got to be like one of the most iconic anime series ever, right? Like,
yeah,
up there with like Dragon Ball and Eva and like the other kinds of shit that's going on here.
Yeah. I still haven't watched the Netflix series, but I'm told I'm better off.
Yeah, I remember seeing. I haven't like seen anything about the Netflix series except for I know like on the Castle Super Beast, they were like watching a trailer for it, and Wooly saw Ed and just melted. So
I like the pictures of Ed that people posted, where like they edited her in such a way that she looked like a Sega Dreamcast ad.
Wait, it got canceled for real? Oh, I guess did it like get canceled in the Netflix purge that happened like last month? Or was it before that?
Before that, yeah, before that, because but also like, I mean like, common Netflix L, right? I mean Netflix just pulls the plug on, like every even good shows.
Right.
So, all right. So we're just waiting on 2 more sets to finish reporting before we move on to the next round. We're 2 rounds away from the top cut, by the way. So yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in and for entering tonight. It was a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, this is definitely cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting for XenoAme and xtalker and probably lurking to run the finish the reporting. Let me check on the standings while we're here. Okay, yeah, so Jacob currently... Alright, so Jacob and Mercy are currently our only players with a Swiss score of 3.
Which is a perfect score currently.
Yeah. Game count of 6-0. And yeah, so they have perfect. So Jacob and Mercy so far have perfect wins. Yeah, CG. This is what that was the whole point, right? So, the idea was that we would run this and then give you guys an opportunity to play against people who are less likely to kick your ass, or or at least give you more opportunities to play in addition to that. Right behind. So let's see the rest of the. All right, the players with a 5-2 set count are Ducklin and weebtresh. We have some 5. We have one 5-3 in flak, but flak is in 9th place currently. All right. Okay, it looks like mangotango just joined everybody else in a Swiss score of 3 after reporting was done. But mangotango is lower than them because they dropped single games. All right, I'm a little bit tired of waiting, so let me get xtalker. I've been playing for about 10 minutes after I manually checked in xtalker. While we're waiting, just as another reminder, if you guys are here and you want to enter more +R tournaments, we are running not Mild West. We're running
regular WNF.
Yeah, we're running Feliz Jueves via regular WNF tomorrow. Well, so CG, what we are thinking of is replacing Feliz Jueves once a month with Mild West.
Yeah, it seems like there's clearly a demand for it, right? If we got equal turnout for this that we do for the completely open bracket, right?
Yeah. So, so just for some context, so I had put up a poll for asking people what they want to see in the 3-week interim. Overwhelmingly, it was the +R players that responded. The Strive players did not seem to give a shit about the poll. There were only about 5 people who checked that they played Strive in the poll when I asked. So overwhelmingly, it was the +R players that were more interested in offbeat tournaments than the Strive players. And also, overwhelmingly, it seemed that everybody wanted Mild West, which I think we knew.
Yeah.
And we were planning on doing that anyway.
We've had that on the back burner for a while, and also we've had a whole bunch of people come up to us and ask us, hey, do you think you'd ever pull Mild West back up? And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So we asked, and then that was what people want. And then I also asked at the end of the poll, would you mind if we replaced +R once a month with one of these brackets? And then most people seem to say, yeah, I think it would be cool if once a month we had Mild West or something. So if people want more Mild West after today being a success, then we will definitely do Mild West more often, and we will probably keep the format the same. Maybe And ideally, you guys just get to keep playing over and over again like this. I'm trying to look at the standings and try to pick a match that we haven't like quite seen yet. Against someone that is like.
I feel like xtalker Jacob might be a good one.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, because these two seem to be like high profile.
Yeah, they're like the two
So far,
in the top that we
right.
haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Mild West.
I also would like to try running a beginner bracket for Strive at some point, but it seemed like
they don't seem to be interested in it.
Yeah,
so,
or at least like the
exception,
people here aren't the ones that are interested in it. And there's already a couple other like weekly plus R or Strive beginner brackets, so
yeah,
it's not like this one where it's there's very clearly an underserved market, you might say here.
Yeah, we are filling a niche. We apparently have like a larger bracket than like the plus R Discord's beginner bracket, which is wild. Is xtalker displayed at a ping of 302?
That's not good. xtalker, are you on the moon?
What? Okay. We'll see how this looks. I mean, Jacob can also just tell us if there's any issue. No one has said anything about it before, so... it doesn't look like the match is desynching anyway, so I guess let it rock.
Very weird.
Anyway, Jacob playing Kai, xtalker playing Justice. Justice is probably another rare character that we would see. That we wouldn't see in the beginner bracket. And they seem to be doing pretty well in the standings so far, so pretty good stuff.
So is Justice Kai's mother-in-law?
Yeah, no, yeah, because Dizzy is Justice's daughter. Yeah,
right.
So Justice and Soul are his in-laws.
Okay, just making sure I understand what's going on here.
Alright, good IDing out. So xtalker, I'm seeing like a lot of good Justice play, but there's not a lot of like nuclear button spam taking place that is able to keep Jacob out. Okay, punish the dead angle. Alright, force break dash in behind nuclear button to kind of force Jacob to play. Alright, no punish on RTL, instead he gets a tick throw off of it. Alright, but gets hit with the dust. With the ranged dust, very similar to, I guess Amelia's and Trip's dusts in other games. Alright. These overheads, just these jump-ins, Jacob is not blocking high. They're not blocking low.
Fortunately, overestimated the range of that dust there.
Yeah. Oh!
Good air throw.
Tech's out of the black beat and gets thrown to the ground. Kai neutral, Kyoki. Gets reversal thrown. The Melty Blood cross up. Unblockable. The net play unblockable, so Jacob will take game one. It still displays his ping as 302. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm hoping it's fine.
If they're not saying anything, then
we can't do anything about it.
Yeah. unfortunately, unlike the Strive bracket, there isn't like potentially $500 on the line for the net play messing up.
The most they will earn, I get. Should I do the drawing? Do you want to do the drawing?
Oh my god! I put on the website that I do the drawing, but if okay, you do the drawing for second place.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that seems.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. I was just wondering because if we're taking the role reversal thing all the to its logical conclusion, but I guess I will do the draw. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll do the artwork for first place. You do it for second place.
Yeah, there we go. All right, the stakes are higher now. Jacob seems a lot more comfortable in the set too. All right, reverse. Okay, reset into air throw. That was Jacob looking much more comfortable now. Seems to have gotten the download on xtalker. Alright, Peck's out and gets reversal air throw. Full dust combo. Tux versus is here right now.
Yeah, for real.
Reversal RTL.
If we do one of these on Thursday, we have to twist Tux's arm to actually enter, right?
Yeah, we have to nag him. He cannot do commentary. He has to enter the game. He's always saying that he doesn't compete and strive, but like, I feel like Tux's goal in life is just to fucking like curb stomp newbies at his local, but not actually play in bracket.
Yeah.
All right, so Jacob moves on 2-0 over xtalker. All right, we're also getting our results in. I have to turn my lights on. It's getting really dark now. Give me a sec. I almost stepped over a pile of cats on the way to the lights. Which was fine. Alright. Alright, results are slowly coming in.
It was definitely interesting to see xtalker play like a much more active Justice than we would usually see like Wedge play or Heartwad. And like it almost worked out pretty much every round, right?
Yeah, it was interesting seeing like a Justice that wasn't necessarily zoning all the time, trying to go in and open up Kai, weaving through like the traps and the stun edges and stuff. It was really interesting. Let's see. So Negative, Ellie, and Hamma have not checked in for their set.
Hey, check in. Check in for your sets. Hey folks, check in for your sets.
Yeah. Guys, it's just to be clear, it is more important in this format than ever for you guys to be on top of the check-in and reporting process. Or at least tell us if something has gone wrong and you can't report the set. Because otherwise we have... Duck Lennon, why are you here?
Skedaddle. Shoot.
Duck Lennon, why are you in here?
Scram. Hey, there you go.
What? We had a Duck Lennon cameo. It was kind of, very, very happy to poke in. It looks like we have people in chat trying to solve the kids menu. Duck Lennon, why are you in here? Duck Lennon. It's like whack-a-mole with. Is Duck Lennon a duck named Lennon, or is Duck Lennon a communist duck? Like a Leninist duck?
Or is it like, are they saying like Duck Lennon, and then Lennon
and then Lennon has to avoid like a meteorite or something.
Jacob plays Kai.
Yeah, Jacob just played Kai against xtalker's Justice. And won. Alright, the only two sets we're now waiting on for reporting are probablylurking, gutterdaughter, and H-Dizzle and Tay. H-Dizzle and Tay have reported 2 of their sets, but not the 3rd one. So I'm waiting for that.
I feel like with plus R, if we did this again, we probably could squeeze in a second stream match.
Maybe.
It would be tight, but I think we could probably do it. For Strive, we definitely
could. Yeah, at
couldn't.
least one. Yeah.
Although for Strive, if it was us doing it, we could always just say best of 3.
Yeah, I don't like fucking best of 5. Fucking Leffen.
Fucking Leffen.
Fuck Leffen. Fuck, hey guys, fuck Leffen.
Fuck
I don't know
Leffen.
if you guys care about Melee or not. If you guys do care about Melee, you guys probably like Melee and like Leffen a lot. Fuck Leffen. Fuck
Leffen.
that. Fuck that dude. And his bleached hair.
Fuck him and his best
head.
of 5 for Strive, and PCs are the best machine to use at venues and all that other stuff.
Yeah. All that fucking bullshit.
Dubious
Fuck
advice.
Leffen. Of course you like Leffen. Yeah, the Dragon Ball... yeah, Leffen is the Dragon Ball Z player that plays Melee, you are correct. Okay, so according to Jacob, xtalker's ping was displayed as a glitch, but it was the set was perfectly playable. Alright, so let me get Probably and Gutter to see if they played yet. And then once that's done, we can move on to our last we can move on to our last round before the cut. Alright, looks like they're still playing. Let me try the fucking... Here, let me try the worksheet. while I wait. Let me try the worksheet while I wait. Okay, unscramble... I'm starting from top left to bottom. So there's so that's salsa, taco, nacho... What is that 4th word? I feel like I should know this.
I don't know, let me take a look.
I wanted to say fajita, but that can't be right.
Yeah, that has like a J in it.
It has like an F. Yeah, like fajita has a J in it. Oh, I guess, okay, Fiesta, weeb, thank you, weeb. Fiesta and then cheese. Okay. Oh, okay, Fiesta is in the word scramble on the right side, too. I should have seen that coming. And then at the bottom, too, they have another word scramble. That's taco, burro, lizard, coyote. Is that cactus?
Yeah, it's gotta be cactus.
That's gotta be cactus.
Listen, weebtresh, you have to learn your addition and subtraction tables. It's very important.
Alright, while we're looking this over... Alright, so Jacob has still maintained a perfect Swiss score. with mangotango closely behind. Mercy, Duckland, and Guhlump, Flak, Maniak are all also doing well. Let's see. Who are group play scores? Tay, xtalker, Xeno, Flak, Guhlump, Lennon, Mercy. Those are our Swiss scores of 3. Jacob and Mango are only scores with... And Jacob and Mango should be playing against each other next round, right? If the Swiss bracket is working correctly?
Yeah, it should be... Those two should be the only ones that have perfect scores, I think, next round.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it looks like... And then, like, almost everybody, except for, like, one person, will have at least one game won, right? By the end of the final round.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay. Because like the biggest, the biggest losers will end up playing against each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Round 5.
Judson and Morgan will end up fighting, and then all of the 1 wins will get matched up against each other, and all of the 2 wins, etc.
Yeah. All right. It looks like Lurking and Gutterdaughter are now done. Oh wait, I just realized that they were playing the Axle Mirror. No wonder that took so long.
Oh god. Should have gotten that one on stream.
Yeah, maybe we should have. I wanted to keep it unique to players we hadn't had on Bracket before, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so Gutter moved on over Lurking. And now we have round 5 ready to go. Let me see. Alright, so based on the standings... Let's see. Based on the standings, who do I want to get? Have we had Flak Maniak on yet?
Yeah, I don't think so. Of like the current top 8, I don't think we've seen Flak Maniak, Xenoame, Guhlump, or
right.
Duckland yet.
Okay, yeah, let's get those 2 on. Flak Maniak versus Xeno to stream. Yeah, alright. So this will be our last set of this bracket format, and then after this, the top 8 cut, we'll move on to a bracket, like a regular double elim bracket. And we're not gonna. I don't think we're actually gonna stream all of that because there's like a round 1 in it, right?
Yeah, maybe we pick like
stream
2
all
of the
of
round
that.
1 sets or something like that.
Yeah. So. All right. I was seeing them trying to match each other. Okay. Zito was waiting on me to tell him to go, but you don't have to wait for me to go.
Please just go.
Yeah.
Is that something you have to like tell the kids at school a lot? Or do they make them like actually use like bathroom passes still at that age?
I have to ask. Yeah, they have to ask us. Yeah, they have to ask us to go.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, sometimes I'm working with kids that still need diapers, but
That's true.
that's a different. All right, so this is Cliff versus Haas. Flak, if you have paid attention to our actual brackets, you've seen Flak before. Xenoame is new. I have been told that Xenoame is the newer, stronger player. Well, I don't know if stronger, but a newer player was interested in this series from Florida. I gotta wonder, because Xeno, from what I've been told, is like 18, like a high schooler. So I gotta wonder what high schooler looks at all the cool characters in the plus armor roster and decides, so yeah, I'm gonna play Cliff. But, I mean, more power to you. Flak Maniac takes round 1.
Let's rock.
I don't mean to bully my players, it's just that, historically speaking, when I think of Cliff, I think of Boomers. Probably because Hano is so ubiquitous with the character. Alright, Flak is just trapped in corner and does not want to deal with any big swings like Cliff himself. Finally gets Xeno in the dust loop. Tries to pick up another one, he's unsuccessful. Still has burst on that, probably wants to save it for round 3. Xeno, likewise, has like a bunch of meter. Okay, while Cliff broke his back because Xeno's mashing constantly, and Flak took that opportunity to charge what was going to make the most. Okay, bursts out. Gambling a lot on Rockies and Fafnir's. Another clutch round. Alright, here we go. Alright, instead of continuing the black bean combo, just decides to charge on the ground. Xeno trying to figure out what pokes he has at full screen that will hit Flak out of that. I'm sure he has several, but I'm sure these buttons are hella destroyed. Looking much stronger here in round 3. Flak takes game 1. But yeah, I guess next time we could see if we can squeeze in multiple. Like, sometimes I see sets reported during our set art, like the stream set. But if this, like, the stream set goes fast and we're dealing with someone that forgets to check in, then it takes a while. Alright. Oh, Xenoame had a character switch. I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Hazama filled with Axel.
If Stealthy were here, I'm sure it'd be very bad.
Yeah. British Hazama, as Stealthy would like to say.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Captain Clown?
I don't know.
That's like the current Stealthy plot arc, but I have no idea what that is.
I can only think of the Joker. Like, I don't know who the fuck. Like, we'll have to ask Stealthy if we see him.
Stealthy, is this some Homestuck shit?
Yeah, if Stealthy, if it is some Homestuck shit, I'm disowning you. You're not my son. Oh my god. I couldn't tell who died there.
That was like really close to a double KO.
Yeah. Alright, Flak trying to make the adjustments to this other character. It's very rare to see players playing more than one character in plus R, by the way. So,
yeah.
Okay, well, this dude's dead. Alright, yeah, that was a quick set. Yeah. Alright. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll be waiting for a bit. That was a very quick set. Yeah, so good stuff. So, Flak Maniac. Let's see. Will Flak Maniac be in the top cut?
I think they should be.
I'm still...
We'll see once more people have reported in, but I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks
All
like
right.
Jacob's
More
in
sets
there
are
for sure.
more sets are coming in. Yeah. Yeah, so Jacob, let's see. Has Jacob maintained a perfect... Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect, like,
No one...
game count, too.
Okay. Yeah, so far, yeah, Jacob has a Swiss score of 5 and a game count of 10-0 and a set count of 5-0. So far, it seems as though Jacob looks like one of the favorites to be banned. Which is the mean way of saying that Jacob might be the first player to graduate out from our series. Of course, we still have a top cut bracket to play.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, right below him, again, this is just looking at players that have reported so far. Flak and Tay and Mango seem to be top contenders as well. Probably, I mean, xtalker, from what we've seen before, xtalker might be another favorite. Like suffering
Mercy's
only...
up there.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're getting more of our scores in, folks.
I think I do like this tournament format. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not. I'm glad that this is actually run about the length, like give or take, like maybe 10 minutes or so. It's run about the length of a regular pool.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we'll have like a top 8 after. And top 8 might be a little bit longer, but like I'm sure it'll still be fine. And then. So this is a pretty good. I mean, I just hope that like the players like it overall, but like ideally, we wanted them to just not go 0-2 and then not learn anything, right? So,
right.
It's been pretty, at least for that purpose, it's been pretty great.
I think we might end up having more, like, we'll have players with 3 wins, both inside and outside of top 8, I guess. And I think I have it set up so that the determining factor of who is up top is, like, individual games won. So it ought to be prioritizing those, which it seems like it is.
We're getting some drama in the.
Wait, what? xtalker was on mobile data?
Yeah, I don't.
Dude. If you like, I don't want to be like mad because I'm sure this is like one of their first tournaments or whatever, right? Or it might be, it might not be. It's a beginner bracket at the very least.
Yeah.
But yeah, having like an Ethernet cable that goes into your phone and you're on mobile data, that is definitely not, that does not count as a wired internet connection. You have to have like a cable going into your router.
Yeah, no. All right. No, we can't abide by this.
Alright, are they in top 8? It doesn't look like
Well, I
they're in
mean, I'm
top
gonna
8.
DQ them from the event now, so.
Yeah.
God, come on, guys. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, a wire being involved in the connection does not make it
Yeah, it is
colloquially a
not.
wired
Yeah.
connection. I mean, I'm glad that there, like, it didn't seem like there were major issues that were brought up about it.
Yeah, but I
Besides
mean,
the
it
weird
was
ping number,
like,
but
yeah, it seemed to have an issue. It's like Guhlump seemed to be having issues, and then that's when it finally came out that they were tethering via mobile data, which is. Yeah,
I mean, of the players that we've had to ban because of Wi-Fi, I feel like this is the less frustrating one because the other time it involved the person who was on Wi-Fi, like trash talking a bunch of other people who weren't on Wi-Fi and blaming their connection issues on them.
Yeah. So. All right. So at least for now, I don't know if it was because I DQ'd him, but at least for it doesn't seem like it's ruined the top 8 cut, which is good. So now all of the rounds have been reported. Sean, so we let him in because, like, even though he's strong, like, he doesn't do well in WNF. So we let him in because we reason if he does well, he'll just get banned. You can look at the smash.gg for our specific rules about it. He's also slightly underperforming the other 2 top seeds, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so we're gonna finalize these placements, I guess. And we're gonna move on to the... or I guess we're gonna move on to the top 8. So let's see if this worked correctly. Okay, so it looks like it did.
Yeah, it looks like it got populated right. So what's the plan? Are we grabbing 2 from this first round of top 8?
I will grab 2 of them, and then, yeah, I'll grab 2, we'll grab 2 sets for stream, and then from there, we'll stream, like, top 8, like we normally do. I'll grab Guhlump and Tay first, and then, oh no, wait, hang on. Alright, I'll let them know what's going on. Alright, so let's get Guhlump and Tay first. Mercy versus probablylurking will be on after. Oh, hey, Ironmonger made it to the top cut. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm
Good for
very
you,
impressed.
Ironmonger.
Alright, I've started the top 8.
Alright.
Who else were we grabbing for stream matches after this?
So we're gonna have Guhlump and Tay, and then after we're gonna have Mercy and probably Lurking.
Okay. Alright, I got those two marked.
And remember, once you're in the lobby, you should just play. Do not wait for us to call you.
Yeah, just go for it.
Alright, so we've got Tay on the left, I'm assuming, and Guhlump on the right, since there's no other option. So, Kai Johnny, so Guhlump doing really well. Also, I didn't answer this question before, but yeah, Sean, it basically comes down to, like, we have to make our personal judgments, like, at some point when we're adding to the bracket. And I mean, really, like, Flak Maniak was the only player of any major significance who went to the bracket. And, like, he also lost some sets during the Swiss qualifier. And, or at least had close games. And there, of course, there's like other surprises in the top 8, like Ironmonger, and probablylurking was also underrating themselves a lot. And,
I'm fine with having a, like, air quotes beginner / intermediate bracket that has, like, Flak Maniac type players in it, just because it's like, they don't really get very far typically in a regular bracket where, like, you know, Jacob, Pat, Melvin, Shadow, and Jason just fucking kill everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
So for future reference, Sean, you would probably be fine to enter because even though you're
Sean
good,
would be fine.
Yeah. Like,
I feel like we could probably have let Jack in, honestly.
Yeah. I guess like the only reason why he didn't was because he entered and graduated a previous bracket.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but realistically, Jack would probably be fine to enter. It's also not like people like Sean and Jack and Flak. Alright, so Theo.
Alright, stream back up? I think it's back up. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it died, but it hit me with an ad.
It looked like it went to 0 kilobits per second in OBS for a second, which is very strange. It looks like it's broadcasting again
sometime. Yeah, that happened to me once. I don't know why or how it happened.
So it's Guhlump's game, right? I say, having looked at it.
Yeah, Guhlump got game 1. Yeah. Also, hey, we have 52 viewers for the top 8 cut.
I think my lobby crashed. Hang on a second.
No, you should be fine. You're still in the game.
No, I'm not in the lobby.
Okay, hang on. Can you join again by...
Yeah, let me see.
Because I'm still watching the game.
Okay.
The lobby should persist. So join through the room code that you made earlier.
Let's see. There we go.
That's really odd. Here, if that doesn't work, here. If that didn't work for some reason, I'll have it to you through Discord.
Heavy drink as hell. Hopefully it's not doing the typical Wednesday night jank that it usually does when we're watching top 8. Well, it looks like I'm caught up again. What's the score right now? Is it,
It's 1-0 Guhlump with a round for Guhlump.
Okay.
So you should be okay. Guhlump trying to work his way in against Theo. Sorry for the lack of commentary. We're just trying to sort out whatever's going on. Alright, but Guhlump takes it 2-0 over Tay, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, so Tay moves on. I think Tay will be playing if depending on Jacob and Ironmonger trying to score. He plays winner of that and winner semis. Okay. Alright, so Jacob 2-0'd Ironmonger. So Jacob Guhlump will be winner semifinals. And we'll get Mercy on here too. Mercy versus probably lurking. Alright, so we're seeing this again. So Mercy had a set against gutterdaughter earlier in the Swiss pools, right?
Yeah.
So Mercy, and we saw like Mercy come out on top of her gutterdaughter, so Mercy probably has the experience here against probably lurking. Probably lurking didn't feel like they were doing too well in Braga, but they did make the top cut, so.
Heaven or hell? Do one, let's rock!
So maybe they should have a lot more faith, a little bit more faith in themselves than previously. Alright, here we go. So lurking has, so the difference between lurking and gutter is that while gutterdaughter has like Axel history and neutral, while lurking doesn't have like that same level of experience, what they do have is they have Axel combos. So any hit that they do manage to get, such as these, will result in big damage.
Duo, let's rock!
Oh, okay. The very Strive-esque gold burst. Will not block. so evened out the round count. Couldn't really deal with venom pressure in the corner. Round start parry, that was very bold and probably lurking. That's the opposite of like what stealthing does. Alright. Jumps in. Another attempt at a parry. Tries to go for an unblockable after making Mercy hold stuff, but Mercy is just pressing buttons, and is not really intimidated by whatever Lurky is trying to make that hold. Oh, there we go. That's the unblockable. Alright, now we get to run mix. There we go again. Lurking has lots of meter to work with, too.
That's an unfortunate trap.
Oh no! Okay, burst over the unblockable. Okay. There was a misinput there. Lurking did raw 5D, just as I was making a joke about stealthy, but I think they wanted to force break something instead, but it worked out for them. So Lurking taking game 1, good stuff. Winner of this will play against Flak Maniak in Winter Semis.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock. Counter.
That guard bar, good lord.
Yeah, that was a really good way to crank it. Lurking still has lots of defensive resources, including reversals and all these metered choices. Finally spending burst to get out. Not blocking these dive kicks. Neither was Gutter. Not a lot of... Probably trying really hard to figure out Venom's aerial trajectory. Alright, blocked it that time, but got opened up by 2D, which is also something that was happening to Gutter. So I feel like maybe both Axel players have some similarities in regards to whether or not they're familiar with the Venom matchup, which is understandable. I only have experience with it because I played against Hirsch sometimes. Even then, like, Hirsch is the god tier for a reason. So. Do we have god TO?
No, we don't have god TO on this one, unfortunately. I should put that in.
Alright, another 2k into low poke, we'll take it. So, even set count right now between Mercy and Lurking. I think Lurking is slowly figuring it out, even though Mercy is making the comeback. So, it could still go either way.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock. Counter.
Alright, we got bomber loops, so Lurking is definitely trying to maximize how much damage they can. That was honestly, that was shades of Dismal at least. Oh! Tried to do the unblockable from full screen, forgot that Venom has full screen zoning. Gets it again though. Does that kill? No. No to
yeah. Well, oh man, that was one hell of a hero burst.
Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Try to do force break stinger, but not good enough. Working on set point. Ah, restaurant parry worked! Yeah! Yeah! Good shit, Lurking. Alright. Lurking trying very hard to make it to winner semis. Alright, gets hit out of the unblockable. Favoring it maybe a little bit too much now. Gotta... Overhead. Okay. Slowly getting the rhythm of like the block, how to block after 2K, but not reacting well enough and gets opened up. Set point for both players. This is very close. It's nice that this far in bracket, after we've gotten to the cut, that there are still like really close sets.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of the point of the Swiss phase, right?
Yeah, that means that it worked.
We put a whole bunch of sand into a sieve and kind of like shook it around a whole bunch. And who took that? Was that Mercy again?
Yeah, Mercy 1-2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff to both players. Alright, so Mercy will move on to play against Flak Maniac. Probably lurking will have to play Mangotango in loser's side. So what we'll do here, just so that, yeah, we'll get the winner semis on stream first. And people are already asking us when the next one is. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out at some point. I'm glad that like people are like enjoying it and everything.
Yeah. All right, so let's get Jacob versus Guhlump. Alright, so Jacob's in here, waiting for Flak. Flak is asking me how many people graduate.
I should queue up the, what's the song that they play at graduations?
Pomp and Circumstance?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Here we go, alright. Oh boy, okay, so I looked up, I typed Pomp and Circumstance into like the YouTube search bar, right, and the second result that came up features an anime boy with some bandages on his face, so that's the one that we're going to be listening to.
Alright, so, waiting for Guhlump. Guhlump, where are you? Where did Guhlump go? I mean, we could just switch over to Flak and Mercy for too long. There they are.
Yay, alright.
Alright, so Jacob, Guhlump, Kai, Johnny.
Heaven or hell.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's rock.
Okay, round start 2K immediately get beaten out by a round start coin. Oh my, no way. What a cartoon character round start. Gold burst right away in the corner. Alright, you better spend all this meter right now. If you don't, I'm telling your mom. What the fuck
That was a
that?
really fancy combo.
That was one touch.
I didn't even realize it was possible to do like, what was that, like 70% as Kai?
Yeah, what the fuck? That was one hit in the corner. After chasing Guhlump into the corner, Kai did like 60-70%. I can't fucking stand you people. Every day you guys show us new fucking content, new bullshit in this game. What a slobber knocker. Yeah, so that's, as chat has brought up a few times, yes, the definition, we cannot quantify we cannot properly quantify beginner. We can't just be like, well, if you've never played the game before, it comes through. Right? Like, we can't just say that. We don't have any way of measuring that. Like, that stuff is easy to fabricate, right? But, like, likewise, even if we say, like, very rigorously, okay, you can't have won X many times or whatever, that's, like, that's not going to catch a whole bunch of people. And then, yes, as Wedge has pointed out, some people will be new and also very strong. Like, I want to be clear, the player that entered this bracket the most, who has been in the most top 8s, or, like, gone closest to winning the most events that I've seen, was CG, right? We let CG enter the bracket, he did not make the top 8. Because he has never done well in a plus R bracket. Like, he didn't make top 8. So, like, but also, these players are, like, also the, yeah, these, you have to understand that a lot of these players enter the bracket and go 0-2 in W and F. Right? Like, granted, W and F is a stacked bracket, but we have, like, this many people in W and F every week, and a lot of these players that entered this week entered because they go 0-2 in W and F, and they don't have a place to play, or they don't just get obliterated.
Right. And we're definitely tailoring this for our ongoing plus R bracket, right?
Yeah. And of course, these are like the things that people will say about literally every beginner bracket. Like, I've heard this said about, like, only mids, which is the extra beginner bracket that NorCal runs on NetPlay. I've heard this about early plus R beginner brackets. I've heard this about Sajam Hoop Squad, and Sajam Hoop Squad has very rigorous, like, entrance, where, like, they say, like, you can't be Celestial, and you also can't be of this high ELO, and you can't have graduated or have won a beginner bracket or whatever, right? But, like, apart from Jacob, who doesn't, and I think even Jacob, like, to be clear, none of the, I don't think anybody in the current top 8 right now has made top 8 out of WNF.
I don't think they've made, like... Yeah, they definitely haven't made top 8. Well, I think Flak has, like, once or twice.
Flak might have,
Or probably more than once or twice, but not consistently.
I was checking, like, the standings within the past 2 months, and I don't think he has within the past 2 months. So, if he has, like, placed high, it's very infrequent. So that's why all of these players are here. You have to understand that, like, beginner is still a very wide scale.
And also, because of the bracket format reason, we're not really spoiling this for the rest of the group for, like, by not thoroughly vetting how beginner these people are.
Yeah.
Right, everybody got to play 5 games, that's already way more than you get at regular plus R.
Yeah, the idea was that you would be sorted via the bracket format against players that are, like, very strong. Like you would sort it away from players that are very strong, rather, and against players that are doing as well as you are in the bracket. So, and of course, like, that still doesn't mean a whole lot, because there will be, like, some players who are, like, who will lose everything. But most of you guys should have won at least one set. There should have literally only been one person who didn't win any sets. If the math takes out correctly.
Alright, Guhlump takes it. Tying up the score. If I'm reading the standings correctly, this is the first round, or the first game that anybody has taken off of Jacob all night.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell?
Yeah, Jacob has gone 2-0 in every game all night until now. And Guhlump has taken the first game ever. We'll see if Guhlump can take the set, because then that would also be the first set loss, in addition. Good reversal throw. Gets a knockdown. So historically, Johnny suffers in reversal situations. But Jacob seems to be respecting Guhlump's get up a lot. At least currently in the corner. I'm changing that tune a bit though. Okay, good reversal throw. Yeah, lots of really good air throws. I still don't do a lot of air throws. When I air throw somebody, it's because they black-beated, and then I mashed out, and then I was just holding 4H. And I was just mashing 4H as my tech button. That's usually how I get air throws in plus R and Xer. Alright, Jacob on set point. The net play unblockable, trying to even out the health count here. Guhlump has some meter on deck. Let's see. Okay, get good dead angle. Okay, no, I don't know why he got hit on the opposite side of the DP. I think that, if I remember correctly, high DP just does that.
It's the Catholicism.
Yeah. Okay, I think in okay, there we go. In Guhlump trying to get the last hit was like resulting in a lot of damage that they didn't have to take. But they finally closed it out. So set point for both players. This is the most anybody has made Jacob bleed all tournament. In fact, did Guhlump and Jacob play earlier in the pools?
Let me take a look. Let's see.
First punish. Is that something that we can even track? Would that even happen?
Well, I can look it up. I don't think they did, though.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Alright, Guhlump low on coins, so has to fewer options to open up Jacob. Okay, put in the corner, spends dead angle. Yeah, this is a really bad situation for Johnny. Yeah. Getting punished on landing due to the landing lag and plus R. That's actually a good way to weed out beginners. We should put out a questionnaire. We should put a question that says, does plus R have landing lag? And if they answer that question, yes, then we ban them from the event. And if they answer the question no, then we do let them in. Alright, so Jacob moves on, but yeah, so Guhlump got a game and got a very, very close round 3 in game 3. So, trying to halt Jacob's momentum, but not well enough. So, Guhlump will be in loser's quarters, whereas Jacob will move on to winner's finals. So let's get Mercy and Flak Maniak on here now. so this will be Venom.
I think we're back.
Yeah, I think. Let's see.
I don't know what's going on with that. I think it must be like an ISP issue or something.
Yeah. I had that a couple weeks ago when I was trying to stream just like regular Melty Blood. I had to crash. I had OBS crash on me twice during the stream after restarting everything. It was really annoying. Alright, so far it's Mercy 1-0. I told them, oh, come on. They started without me even though I... Guys.
Yeah, it's fine. I have the stream back up, I think.
Alright.
Yum. Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
That was for flak, right?
No, for Mercy.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're in game 2. Sorry about that, guys. I'm pretty sure it was Mercy 1-0 on Flag. I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll correct the round count when it goes back to the menu. But, I'll go check on it. We'll check on it later. Alright, so, what we've seen historically from Flak in WNF as well is that Flak has a really difficult time catching opponents that like to hang out in the air. Unless I'm mistaken about the second count, Mercy's on set point.
One thing I always thought was kind of odd about Xrd is that they it seems like they took a lot of the sound effects straight out of +R.
Yeah.
So the jumping sound effect and everything sound really crunchy.
Yeah.
For like a PS4 game.
Well, it was a PS3 game first.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, but that is still it still stands that the sound design didn't change that much. All right, good faff there. All right, good block strings. Even ground count right now.
That tall dude in the background is like, check the fuck out.
The sign on the background says "is" right instead of pizza. Okay, that force break Fafnir did not work out.
Alright, so that is... Okay, it's 1-1.
It was 1-1, okay.
All
so
right.
The chat was correct. Thank you, Ironmonger. So again, I want to make it clear, since players were saying earlier, like, these guys are not beginners, right? But also, like, Mercy has not entered many of our brackets before, if any, and is having a very close set right now with someone who does enter a lot of our brackets, and is certainly very strong, but has not consistently made top 8, at least in a long time. So, we are at the point of the bracket where the players should be looking intermediate.
At least.
Yeah. Like, I think maybe what people expect from like beginners, maybe like players who only can do Gatlings, right?
But they expect to see like whenever they have like other esports players like pick up Mortal Kombat and then get thrashed like by somebody doing one move over and over again.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Maybe like that, yeah.
But that's not really what it looks like.
Yeah. But like when you've been playing the game for like practically the game has been out for 2 years, right? Like, from a functional standpoint, the game has been out for 2 years. Obviously, it's been out for over a decade. But from a functional standpoint, people have been able to finally play the game only since 2020. Okay, this should be death here.
Alright, Flak takes it.
Yeah, so Flak moves on to Winners Finals, where he'll play against Jacob. We're going to move on to Losers Bracket, and we're going to try to go through this at a pretty steady clip, since... Alright, so now we'll get Ironmonger Tay. But yeah, like we're at the point of the bracket where it should the idea, because like of course the top cut are the players who lost the fewest amount of times during the Swiss pools. So these players should be the stronger players.
Alright, I'm calling this the 8th finals.
Yeah. Losers. Well, it's losers eighths. You're right. I mean,
Yeah,
you can call
well,
it
it's half.
finals.
It's one more than quarters, right? So
Yeah, loser. Yeah, eighths finals. But yeah, so like it's. Yeah, but like it's gonna be really like we are. It's gonna look like the players here are gonna have been practiced a little bit more than straight up beginners.
yeah, what Guhlump is saying is also true. If you're like,
Yeah.
you might like. I know for me personally in Strive, there's certain matchups that I'm very good at, mostly because it's like, well, I play Nathan a lot, so I kind of understand what's going on when I fight. I used to play that guy Lamb a lot, so I have a decent Nago matchup. But like, if I run into like other random characters, it's just I get smoked. So I think that's definitely common.
So for whatever reason, Tay and Monger are having a difficult time matching against each other. I guess they're having like a minor bug with the matchmaking. So they're both going to restart their computers, or I guess their games. In the meantime, I'm going to get probably and Mango on here.
Incidentally, I apparently hit 100 followers during this, so thanks for hitting that button, folks.
Alright, that looks better now.
Weird.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before, that is also like I would probably I am not a beginner and Guilty Gear by any means, but I would probably be able to play most beginner brackets. But I would also probably get beat up in those beginner brackets. I would just be able to make it further than I do in a winner. Anyway, so we got Theo, or Tay, versus Ironmonger. So Ironmonger is a big fan of any iconic chip player, especially Joe Biden. while Tay has done well in this bracket. Yeah, Guhlump, you make a lot of really good points, so it's fine. I just wanted to clear out the air since, like, I don't know if people were genuinely upset that it seemed like there were, like, a bunch of, like, there was, like, a bunch of, like, you cannot quantify whether someone is a beginner based solely on the amount of time they put into the game, or, like, their knowledge.
And we're
Because
also,
someone
like,
can...
we're measuring beginnership and stuff like that in relation to the competitive scene, right?
Yeah. We're not, like, measuring it based on whether or not you just today spent $3 to buy +R and then immediately registered for the first bracket. We're trying to get it to be like, alright, so I guess this is one thing Smash has done right, I guess. They don't call them beginner brackets, they call it arcades. And what they do is they say, alright, if you are, like, they try their best to have, like, a power rankings scale, and they quantify it based by, like, paying esports organizations to do some data crunching and then give an output for, like, who are the best players in, like, a global scale, as well as, like, a regional scale. And they're like, alright, if you're on this power ranking, or you have significant amounts of wins, you are banned from entering a tournament. This is for unranked players only. And then, from there are, like, players who still do well at the game, right? They just lose to, like, ranked players. But otherwise they do really well at their locals or whatever it is. And then they enter the events, and then they win, and then they're banned. Right? So maybe it would have helped other communities if we thought of beginner brackets more of the way Smash does it. But as I say that, Ironmonger working his way back in against Tay, getting a round on the board. Looking like a complete reversal from how Game 1 looked, where Ironmonger was at Tay's mercy, getting mashed on by Haas. This is a very aerial Haas, you know?
Yeah, kind of the opposite of what we see in Flak making that, right?
Yeah, like, Flak spends a lot of time running in on the ground, doing a lot of, like, gun blazes and stuff. This Haas has been IDJPing, IDJHing in at every possible opportunity. Probably because of the matchup, but it's still very interesting to see. Alright. I can't explain why, but these Gamma Blades look like they came out of Strive. Because, like, he's not getting the OTG off of them, so they just kind of look like he's doing, like, Gamma Blade Oki. Alright, Tay on set point.
Does Gamma Blade work in this game like it does in Strive, where if you hit both it and chip, it takes, like, double damage?
No, that is a Strive exclusive thing. That was why a lot of chip players were mad. They were mad that Gamma Blade had a hurtbox on it.
Okay. It is really funny. It's really funny when you, like, land this raw super on chip.
Yeah.
He's doing that, he just fucking dies.
That was remember, like, I keep calling Pat my Guilty Gear dad, right? Like, Pat was one of the people who was the most upset about Strive as soon as he got to touch a beta build of it. He played the same beta build that I did at UCI, and he was like, Chip does not feel like Chip in this game. And I mean, like, of course a lot of it was because he was missing his tools, which I still don't think he needed, because he doesn't need 6 ways to teleport across the screen in my opinion. But more important, like, he was all saying, like, why would you give a hurt box to Gamma Blade? Like, Gamma Blade was, like, supposed to be, like, a fireball poke option that he had, and now it's, like, something really weird that can always be counterpoked no matter what. I mean, like, paraphrasing. I don't want to put words in his mouth, because he's a much more eloquent speaker than I am. But, I mean, that was basically what he was saying, and he was very distressed by that. So, similarly, a lot of the players that were upset about Strive, at least in my neck of the woods, were chip players.
Yeah.
Like Ruben and Pat were both Chip players, and they're both very upset that Chip couldn't do what he could do in
Heaven or hell?
Xrd and plus Arm. I mean, clearly it's getting Ironmonger very far. He's doing really well against K in game 2. Making a run back here.
But he's getting their jumping jacks in over here.
Alright. Every time Ironmonger does do a teleport into, like, K full screen charging, I get really worried. Yeah, I guess if you want to put it like that, Chip is, like, highly mobile in Strive, but he doesn't feel, like, overly mobile, and he feels more like he relies a lot on his Rekkas than anything else. So he feels like a straightforward Rekka character who has mobility as a bonus, rather than a Pixie character whose Rekkas are only one tool in a very limited toolbox. I guess you can describe it that way. That was almost a timeout, again.
Yeah, good lord.
Yeah. I don't mean to harp on this again, but if you want evidence that this is a beginner bracket, the timer is another good place to look, right? Like, I really don't want to keep going back to it, but in, like, a normal bracket, you usually won't see the timeout unless they're playing for it. But, like, here, you'll see longer rounds because people don't have the optimal combos. So, like, I don't know if, like, I wouldn't say that Ironmonger is channeling Joe Biden on purpose. Because I feel like he's attempting big damage and just not getting it. Like, there, he's about to, there we go. But, you know, you would see, like, higher skilled players landing all the combos that they go for. So Ironmonger moves on, eliminating Tay from the tournament. Ironmonger will play against Mercy in these quarterfinals. In the meantime, let's get Lurking and Mango on here. So Mango, we saw at the very beginning of pools, right? They were one of the first matches that we saw. Something that I do like seeing, by the way, is like all the people in the Discord chat are like, you know, we should play more.
Yeah, that's definitely great that people are like linking up after this.
That people are like, yeah, you can come find me in Quick Match, you can add me on Steam. And they're like sharing advice, or like they're trying to like this is the other point of like having like a beginner bracket, because like you get more opportunities to play against each other, and then you are more encouraged to link up as a community afterwards. This is the kind of stuff that Pat likes talking about, and so he likes doing goofy ass formats that like encourage community cohesion, which is why we wanted to run stuff like this for Strive, right?
Yeah, because we have zero of that in Strive. Well, none that it doesn't already exist elsewhere. Yeah, players are all buddies with each other, right?
Yeah, we have little to no community cohesion with the Wild West Guilty Gear Discord, I would say, if we had to be specific.
I would definitely sign that.
Alright, so... Wait, was it also Mango and Gutterdaughter? No.
No, I don't think so.
No, it was Weeb. It was Weeb and Mango that we saw. Alright, so lurking, being forced to block Testament shit probably can't be fun for lurking. Axel does have a lot of reversal options, but I don't know how many of them actually work against the Testament matchup. If Digital Watches was here, she would probably be able to explain it a little bit better. Yeah, that's true, moron.
What are you doing winning when you don't want to play people?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, why Ironmonger trying to like inherit like the Jason Riot perspective of that Feliz Jueves and Wild West Guilty Gear is known for, where you motherfuckers you fuckers love to win in our brackets and then be like, oh man, now I have to play more.
Mango took that last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One, let's rock.
Yeah, that was Mango 1-0 right now. Good round start from lurking. On a slightly more serious note, I do understand you guys probably might not want to play anymore because it's getting late, and I do apologize for that. I didn't realize that bracket would take this long. But I also, it was like running on time and then chugging. There were just like a couple of things that probably won't happen again that made it run laggy last time.
Yeah. Or, I mean, next time we can do like a top 6 instead of a top 8.
Yeah.
We'll
have it optimized better. We'll have more pools matches that people aren't waiting that long, and then we'll also just have a top 6 cut. We'll optimize it. We'll figure it out. Alright, Tango's on set point now. Alright, good sweep. Bomber loops. Oh, drops the second one. Reversal throw. Okay. Another full screen unblockable. Lurking keeps trying parries and getting punished for that. I feel like if anybody would know how... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if anybody would know how awful it feels for a parry to get punished, it would be like a Testament player. Given all the warrants that we see getting whiffed constantly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but good stuff to Tango.
Oh,
Seems to have
so
knowledge of an excellent matchup. Yeah. Also, good stuff to Lurking. I mean, hey, Lurking was upset about like how they were doing during the pools, but they made it to top cut of the bracket. All right, that's something that only that's something that only a fourth of all of the players in our bracket can say that they did. So, all right, so Tango will move on to play against Guhlump. We'll switch to play against since Mercy and Ironmonger are so sad about this in our chat, we'll have them come on.
You'll have the formal airing of grievances.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be the Festivus set.
Wait,
no, I don't
2H is invuln? Wait a second, let me look this up.
Hey, Mango, I don't actually think they do need Testament 2H to have invuln. I don't think they need an invuln 2H. I don't think they need a 6P overhead. I don't think they need invisible traps. I don't think they need a delay version of their super in addition to a real version of their super. I don't think they need a curse that just does automatic overheads randomly.
Randomly in a way that will, of course, fuck up the lockstep processing going on.
Yeah. I don't think they need a what else? What other fucked up shit do they have? What else do they have more? I don't think they need to be able to enhance those traps. I don't think they need poison, thank you, yes. I don't think they need, like, meter positive block strings. Yeah. I don't think they need to be able to fuck up dead angles so that if you try to defend against Testament correctly, you get opened up. I don't think they need any of that shit. Fuck Testament.
Is their dead angle also an overhead?
That's actually a good question. Is 6P it shows the same animation, right? Is 6P an overhead?
Hang on a second. Let me look this up. I already have their dead angle attack. Okay, no, it is a bit tragic. They should make it an overhead too. Just for consistency.
Alright, Ironmonger barely poking out Mercy with the JK there. I think that was a JK. I couldn't tell. Right. That was a very close round one though. Ironmonger was saying that he did not want to play against Mercy. And here he is. Alright, every poke Ironmonger attempts while a ball is out gets hit by the ball. Okay.
Whoa,
what?
that's interesting.
No! I can't believe that. I don't think Ironmonger can either. Ironmonger's probably very upset that that happened. Okay, he teleported, but he didn't know where Venom was, so he didn't press anything, and then he got opened up. Alright. Round 2 going to Mercy. Alright, the good chunk from round start. Mercy does not have burst. Venom doesn't have, like, well, I guess Venom does have a reversal. But not like a real one.
Is it a reversal in the way that, like, Faust 5 is a reversal?
I think so, yeah. I actually don't know what the stats are on, like, carcass rate and stuff. I would have to look at them. I don't know if Venom has something that is, like, explicitly designed as a reversal. I think he just has stuff that you use as a reversal, but isn't supposed to be like that. Alright, if this was Joe Biden would be betting it all on, like, 5 GGs in a row. But this isn't Joe Biden. This is just Joe Biden's bastard understudy.
Yeah, this is.
I'm sorry,
Hunter. This is Hunter Biden.
Yeah, this is Hunter Biden.
I'm so sorry, Ironmonger.
Yeah. Alright, Mercy, up a game.
That would be a really good bit. Is to just have, like, we'll do a chip-only bracket and everybody's named after a Biden family member.
Yeah.
Oh, going to space, hell yeah.
Oh my god, I'm glad that the Eastern Chip Kingdom has a space program. Seems that they're doing really well. Yeah, Ironmonger is trying very hard to bring this back. Yeah. Okay. He is definitely on the hunt, that's for sure.
Duo, let's rock!
Oh no, you jumped right into that gold burst, bud. What are you gonna do about this?
Get hit, apparently.
I think it would be funny if, like, Venom was actually not good at pool.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
If they do another, like, whodunit kind of thing, that would be a funny, like, wrench to throw in there. Like, oh, we know the culprit was Pool Shrink, right? But then they're like, okay, it must be Venom, and then they go talk to Venom. So I don't really don't like play pool, guys.
Yeah. Alright, teleporting. Alright, Mercy's on set point, but Ironmonger definitely has, like, lots of tools. Alright, happy little resets, as we want to see in this bracket. Alright. Okay, just I mean, you would have gotten chipped out anyway, I think. I'm not intended. Alright, so our Mercy moves on. Mango, what are you doing in my fucking lobby? I mean, you can stay. You have to play against Guhlump now. That's fine. Alright. Mango doesn't actually have to go anywhere. He has to play against Guhlump.
Oh, is that 0-2
Why
or
were you
1-2?
here the whole time? Yeah, that was 2-0.
Okay.
Alright. Guhlump versus Mango. Winner of this will play Mercy, and these are semis. To be clear, I don't mind, like, people staying in the lobby when they're not needed in, like, the top 8. But just in general, the bandwidth for spectate is split amongst every player in the lobby, even if they aren't watching the match, which can cause some issues. Which is why we don't. Have they started the set? Yeah, are they picking characters?
It must be.
Are you? Okay, neither. Okay, there we go. That took a while. But yeah, I mean, I'm not the one running the lobby this time, so I don't normally mind when we're at like this part of the event. But just for future reference, that's why we kick people out of the lobby. It's a bandwidth issue. Alright, so Guhlump no longer has burst on the table, but now there's Mango. Okay, no full combo.
This is like the Mirror Universe version of Notchstone.
Yeah, I was just about to say, this is something that we see a lot in tournament, but not these two players.
Duo, let's rock!
Alright, first out. That's it. Alright, Guhlump gonna have to take... So Guhlump and Mango were just talking about this match, well, not the matchup, but they were talking about Testament in chat just now. So I think Guhlump has like a pretty reasonable understanding of how Testament functions. But whether or not they can like materialize that matchup knowledge or character knowledge into a successful matchup is another story. Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go again with the Alright. Good step dashes. Say my name. Alright.
It's Jay.
Oh, there we go. Alright, Guhlump. Game 1. Good stuff.
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock!
Alright, so let's see if like I just said, Guhlump definitely has like the character knowledge of how Testament functions. So these two are locals and they play pretty often. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. So I guess it's funny then that they met in losers' quarters. So that's cool. At least it's not like Naj Stone where they meet drastically early no matter how we see the bracket.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Gets kind of unblockable here.
Duo, let's rock.
Alright, has the jumping and then throwing buttons around Exodus to avoid getting hit. Putting themselves in the corner. Alright, blocking run up, Testament pressure, but no punish. Something I'm always hearing about Testament is that their frame data is bad. Alright, just slides right in. Crosses up with one. Guhlump has the whole Testament pressure on Wake Up.
All that gender food is pretty slippery now. It's the whole thing.
I mean, if you're leaking gender fluid for more than 4 sets in a row, you can see what I'm talking about. After a certain, I mean, like after a certain amount of time on hormones, the gender fluid should be clear.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to kill you in real life.
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock.
It was just there. It was there. I had to do it. Alright. Set count is even. Guhlump trying to really hard to make it to loser semis.
Get the Naj special there real quick.
Yeah. Alright, so Guhlump's on set point now.
Duo, let's rock.
Doing really well here. Something we were seeing earlier is that, like, during difficult, like, sets and matchups, Guhlump would run very quickly out of steam. Like, they would burn all of their resources, and they would have no way of getting them back. And they wouldn't have any way of playing around the lack of resources, and then they would just kind of lose all their momentum. So far, that hasn't quite happened here. They've had really good control, and they've taken the set. So, those adjustments throughout bracket seem to have helped a lot in securing that win. So Guhlump will go on to play against Mercy in loser semis, but in the meantime, we're gonna hop over to top 3 with winners finals. So we are now in like a pretty good portion of bracket. We only have 4 players remaining out of 32. So let's get Jacob. Discord, I said Jacob. Alright, so Jacob has only dropped a single game all tournament. They have, which was in winter semis. And you know what? Let me double check Flak's standings as well. I want to see that. This is also the canon matchup.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So this will be very interesting to see. I'm sure Flak has a lot of experience playing other Kais that regularly show up in our bracket, like Saison.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, so as far as the standings are concerned, Flak lost one game and an additional round after that. So Jacob has a slightly more perfect record. Yeah, Flak does. But we'll see if Flak can overcome those odds. Alright. Wow, the loops! Okay. Jacob tried to show us these really nice high combos before he inevitably gets banned from our tournament. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's inevitable yet.
Yeah. Of course, if he does get banned, then he gets banned. We'll see him in
yeah, enter our regular bracket, dude.
Yeah, well, I would actually like to see how someone that gets banned in our Mild West does in Fleece Weathers.
Can we put like a little graduation cap emoji in the nickname of whoever wins this?
Yeah. Alright, so Flak made Jacob bleed, got a round off. Oh, good clash. And the conversion off of it too. Trying to keep Flak in the corner. Gunblaze is out, but immediately gets swept. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Flak having trouble again trying to get out of Kai pressure.
Jacob making very good use of the JDs.
Yeah. Yeah, really good. Kai has an abundance of lows, and using them successfully to lock Flak Maniac out of options such as, like Gunblaze, like favorite options like that. Really good. Alright, run up throw. Drops the full dust loop though.
Surprised that registers a gold burst.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was still the system there where it didn't count, but I guess not. Just good old reversal gold burst. Showing off more of these long
third. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like you can almost count the Vapor Thrust loops with Jacob like you can the sidewinder loops.
Yeah. Oh
wow! All right.
Really good super there to anti-air Jacob. Just as a reminder, this is best of 5 because we are in winners finals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you do. But like Flak and Jacob both have lots of sets to play around each other here and adapt to each other. Alright, run up throw. There's an option that both players have been making a lot of use of during this set. Okay, goes for the reset but does not get a catch after. Alright, both players have lots of meter. Flak trying to take some time to get some charge on deck. Okay, this could do it. Alright. Oh! Okay, get the...
Oh, no way!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh, tragic.
A double KO?
I think we've only seen that once before in this game.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Oh man. Alright, here we go. Alright, Flak has to be pissed right now. Alright, a RITP into knockdown. Staying in. No charges after pressing a special. Alright, full screen charge, cancels in time to not get hit by FD burst. Lots of resources back from Flak, but no burst. Oh, reversal super! Oh, he committed to it! Okay. Air throw after the JP? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, Jacob Pat. Regular Jacob, not Jacob Pat.
Yeah, Jacob Pat is the next evolution.
Yeah. Regular Jacob beating the shit out of Flak there.
Heaven or hell? Duo 1, let's rock!
Alright, more full screen charge. Oh my god. More vapor thrust loops. Alright, full dust loop there. That's a cool 45% at least. Alright. Oops. Another smart use of super, or did they pick up off of him? Good catches in the air. Jacob is not getting opened up by anything that Flak Radiant tries. Good burst, but not a successful bait. Run up throw again. That should do it.
Wow. Alright.
Alright.
Let's rock!
A round start stun dipper. I was watching Sajam rant about Kai players downplaying Kai in the strive.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
He was like, Kai players need to stop downplaying like a 5-frame low that with 50 meter completely prevents that opponent from being able to move on the ground. Alright, here we go. And again, got no charge, but lots of meter on deck in order to make something happen. Okay, and no. Oh, what? He had. Man, Jacob's air throws tonight have been on point.
Yeah, they've been really nice.
Yeah. Flak putting a game on the board, though.
Heaven or hell? Duo 1, let's rock!
Alright, again, a really good round start here from Flak, trying to make something happen, trying to keep his lead. You know, the first Mob West that Ruben and Urshray had was for X's. And in that, during that Mob West, I don't think any people will remember this, except for me. But there was actually a rogue Kai player who came out of nowhere, entered Mild West, for Exerd, 1 mile west, and then never entered a single bracket that we ran ever again.
That's really funny.
And that Kai player's username and display name in Discord was BBW Master. So, if history should repeat itself tonight, then we may see like an uncontested like Kai player making it to grand finals.
I mean, at least Jacob is like somebody we have seen in the regular bracket before, and I assume we will see again. It's not like this other guy who just fucking ghosted the tournament series afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the legendary mythological creature that showed up to Ruben's Mile West that one night.
Ichabod's set point, right?
Yeah. Continuing the paper thrust loops. Hopefully Flak's not running out of steam here. Sitting very patiently, trying to guess on Fafnir's. Down on burst. And,
oh man.
Yeah. Alright. Flak couldn't make the comeback happen. Jacob moves on to grand finals. Alright, so now we're going to get Mercy Guhlump on here. This is going to be loser semis. This is back to best of 3. Guhlump is very eager to get this started, waiting for Mercy to show up. We're waiting for him too. Mercy. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Johnny Venom. This is something that we would see a lot in Exerd. But this is not X, this is plus R. So it's very interesting that we're seeing this here. So this is best of 3 again, because these are semis.
Heaven or hell? Duo. 1, let's rock.
Alright, Guhlump doing the best job they can at defending Venom pressure. Recurring theme tonight seems to be that not a lot of people. Eventually, you will get opened up by Venom. That seems to be what is going on tonight. Oh, really good crossover combo there with the pickup on Senga. Guhlump's doing a really good job here, setting up some unblockable. There we go.
Duo. Let's rock.
Knockdown. Good tick throw. Mercy at Guhlump's mercy. I've been waiting all night for that.
I'm sure you were.
Here we go. Gets opened up by all the coin pressure. Level 3 Mistfinder prevents Mercy from getting out of the corner. Guhlump takes game 1 very cleanly.
Incidentally, I see that Vicky and Lily are filling out the kids video in one of the other servers.
Yeah, hey, how many of you guys, how many of you guys actually checked out the kids menu in chat? Did you guys have fun with that? Alright. Hey, if you, alright, chat, for any of you who posted anybody who filled out the kids menu, I'm only going to let you get away with this once. If you guys filled out the kids menu and you have a digital image of like you doing like MS Paint drawings on it,
please post it.
I want you to post that in ACPR troubleshooting. Oh no, memes and dreams. That's better. Yeah. Post the results of your exclamation mark
channel.
Yeah, memes and dreams or artwork, I'll accept either one of those. Those are the appropriate places for that to go. If you completed the worksheet, I want to see your hard work. We'll pin it on the fridge. I will pin it. I will pin it.
We'll put it on the Tumblr blog.
Yeah. Alright, as we say this, Guhlump, trying to close out, oh, it does so successfully. 2-0ing Mercy. Alright. Guhlump moving on very cleanly to losers finals. Alright, so Guhlump stays and has to play flak. Alright, so now we're like at the point where like, so Guhlump and Flak are both definitely like strong, like low mid-level like WNF regulars, right?
Yeah, well, low mid-level in comparison to the average WNF plus R player.
Yeah, that's also true. So yeah, so Flak and Guhlump doing really well. I think these are probably the players that we expected to be at this point in the bracket.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Right. I think Jacob having such an indomitable run through the bracket was like a very dark horse thing. Because I don't think they've done nearly this well in Plus R Fleece Jueves. But so this is gonna be a show.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock. Counter.
All right, and again, this is losers finals. So this is best of 5. And both of these players had their winners bracket runs stopped by Jacob. So both these are players are trying to come back. He has, I believe, ironmonger, but I don't think he's done. Again, as I said, I don't think he's done this well.
Yeah, he's definitely
just showing up. Yeah,
but I think he's just one of those players that gets lost in, like, gets sent to losers within the first like 2 rounds usually, and then kind of just gets lost in there.
Yeah. Alright, run up throw. Black Maniac seems very comfortable here. Yeah, trying to barre out of Black Maniac's pressure and avoid the Cashing out on the level 3 super. Tries to jump out and gets hit with the 5K. Not gonna let the unblockable situation happen. Get that angle. But Flak Maniac just dives back in. Game 1, Flak Maniac.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One, let's rock. Counter.
Immediately starting with knockdowns from both players. Alright, run up pressure, lands and gets thrown. Just immediately trying to go in with lows. Guhlump has to bend burst. Flak Maniac exercising as much gorilla pressure as he can. Alright, another round going to Flak.
Duel. Let's rock.
Charging rather than pressing a blackbeat combo while Guhlump is air attacking is really good. Alright. Trying to create a lot of space to either bait Flak Maniac and they're giving up neutral. Probably not going to work out very well here. Oh, okay, reversal say my name gets punished. But not cleanly enough.
Yeah, I didn't get much of a conversion off of that at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Forced first draft now. Game 2 going to Flak. Flak is trying to speedrun this. Flak knows that we are all very tired.
Flak wants another piece of that blonde French twink.
Yeah. Speaking for himself, purely.
He's like, I need to beat the shit out of my son-in-law.
Yeah. Alright, so according to Wedge, Jacob got, the last time Jacob played in a beginner bracket, they got 5th. And that was, yeah,
pretty good
improvement. Earlier this year, yeah. And as far as I'm aware, the Plus R Discord just does regular ass brackets for the beginner bracket. They don't do anything fancy like we do. And their numbers have been declining slightly as far as entrants are concerned since the beginning of the GGXACPR era. Alright, Flak is on set point here. Guhlump has not been able to get, I don't even think a round. Maybe like one, but like, definitely no games off of Flak here. Alright, doing a really good job here. Getting pressure onto Flak to prevent him from really getting full confirms with points. But Flak getting a lot of mods off of short hits and some knockdowns. And that's it. Alright. So Flak 3-0 over Guhlump. Going to be playing now against Jacob in Grand Finals.
Oh, Flak didn't have to leave. Okay, get back in here. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, there he goes. He realizes his mistakes.
He reflected on himself instead of blaming the beast.
Yeah. Alright, so I think like I said, I think when we entered, when we let Flak enter, we were like, the worst thing that happens if we let Flak enter is that he gets banned.
Right.
So I think we expected him to be in Grands. I don't think we knew who he would be playing in Grands. Certainly, maybe not Jacob, but I mean, if Jacob's star's been on the rise, then this makes sense. So. Alright, so Flak Maniak is coming up on the loser's side. Jacob is on the winner's side. Flak Maniak has to win 6 games. Jacob only has to win 3. Jacob has not dropped a set this whole tournament. Has only dropped like 2 games total.
Wow, that was fancy.
Yeah. Alright. Flak is totally unable to get this momentum back. Jacob taking round 1. Alright, another punish when Flak tries to skip the corner. Is this a perfect? Are we gonna see a perfect? Okay.
No,
Chip damage from the gun blaze prevents the perfect. Alright. Burst out of the full conversion. Does not want to let this round go by, and simple and clean poke will take it. So Jacob got game 1. Also, you know, we were kind of like worried about how long this was taking, and it obviously has taken longer than we normally run Face Cuevas, but only by like a half hour so far.
Yeah, if we do like a 30-man bracket in Face Cuevas, it's gonna take to like what, 9:40 or something like that, probably.
Yeah, 9:30, 9:45. So this is actually not that bad.
Yeah, if we did like a top 6 cut instead, I think we would be at about the same amount of time total.
So overall, I think we did pretty good for our first time this. Good job, Kimberly. You did it.
Thank you. Good job, Nathan. You also did it.
See, when you say it, it sounds less sincere than what I say. Alright, Flak Maniak trying to bar out of the fake unblockable pressure. Yeah, you have a good point.
The total number of sets isn't that different. It's just like the round robin, or the group phase takes a bit longer because you have to wait for everybody to be done.
That was really like the only. Unfortunately, xtalker. I guess now we know why xtalker couldn't connect to online stuff or use Match because they were having internet issues because they were playing on a tethered phone.
I had made jokes about that before.
Yeah. I
never expected to actually see it happen.
Yeah. And I was like, you know, Kimberly, I hate to break it to you, this is what the Tekken players are doing. And then we had a player do that in our fucking tournament. I can't believe that. Alright, Jacob trying to get this game. Or Flak trying to get a game off Jacob, rather. Jacob holding on to burst. I don't think he should be. Okay. I guess that's why. He had enough faith that he could have Barre out with a fireball. Yeah. Yeah, like, again, to be clear, I sympathize with the plight of those living in the Caribbean islands, and they aren't necessarily banned from our bracket so long as they're playing on a wire connection. But that, yeah. But unfortunately, like, you have to do the rules of our event. And that's all I'll really say about it. Jacob still has lots of resources here in order to get this last hit that he needs. But Flak could also just as easily steal this game. Alright, dead angle. Oh! No punish on the regular greed sever. That wasn't for. Okay.
Wow.
JP will do it.
That was really down to the wire. Holy shit.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so Jacob, one game away from being banned from our Mild West forever.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One.
Flak, in spirit, Flak has to win 6 games in a row now because he's down 2. Like, obviously, he'll be sets in a reset, but, like, if he does, then he's gonna lose all his momentum again. Functionally, he has to win 6 in a row now. Jacob does not want that to happen. I can't believe... Jacob is so good at reacting to the gun blaze. Just, like, pressing 2P on the correct side as soon as it whips. Okay, Jacob's on tournament point here.
Duel. Let's rock.
Alright, more traps. Black has to block. Another vapor. Okay, no, not a third. No third one. We have seen him do 3 before, right?
Yeah, we've seen 3.
Okay.
I think it's very specific. Alright.
Yep.
That's
so, with the final force break greed sever, Jacob Pat is your
just regular
Mild
Jacob.
West. Yeah, regular Jacob. God damn it. That's like the 3rd time I've done that tonight. Alright, so regular Jacob, normal, regular, average Jacob is your Mild West plus R return winner of the night. Which means, Jacob, you're banned! Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, idiot! You're
off.
fucking banned!
You're fucking banned,
moron!
Wait a second, let me queue up Pomp and Circumstance. So, as I mentioned before, this is the one that has the anime boy on it.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Yeah, switch over to that. Switch over to that screen, please.
Ooh, this is bad to listen to. This is completely not the right song. Why is it called that?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Anyway.
Alright, yeah. So Jacob's now banned. And he wins a drawing from you, right?
Yeah, okay, so Jacob wins a drawing of a Guilty Gear character of his choice from me. Here is a sample of artwork I've done from other players. Second place is Flak Maniac, and he wins some artwork of a Guilty Gear character of his choice from Nathan.
Yeah, so I have to draw it. So for Flak, I have to draw a character that he asked for, and not as good of an artist as Kimberly is, and I only really use MS Paint for digital art. So he's gonna have a great time asking for artwork from me. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in and for watching on Kimberly's stream, and for entering our bracket. We were we've been wanting to do this for a long time, and we will probably bring it back at least once a month on for like substituting regular Feliz Jueves for Mild West at least once a month, since you guys seem to like it so much. Okay, Wedge, you didn't get money when you won Mild West, but you got paid, didn't you? I remember when I got top 3 in Mild West for Ruben's Xrd bracket, I got $4. Didn't you get money for, like, you got money? did you, I don't want this to be presumptuous, but I'm assuming you got paid a little bit. Did you not? Oh, if you didn't, you're gonna have to take it up with Ruben. You didn't at least get, like, $10 or something? Okay, well, if you don't remember, that's fine. I know when I placed, like, high in Mild West, I got $4 from Ruben. He PayPal'd me $4. But yeah, so we will probably have another poll asking what you guys want to do for, like, the other 2 weeks that we have off season for. So far, it seems like you guys want exhibitions and, like, a non-Guilty Geared game. So those will probably be what we do if nothing has changed. I mean, that's it from me. Do you have anything else you want to say before we sign off? This was your bracket.
I don't know, just that I'm glad it worked out well. I, like, set up all these scenes the other day and stuff like that. And, it seems like the broadcast end of things worked out okay. I'm also glad that Smash.gg, like, basically cooperated the whole time and wasn't too hard to figure out with this new format.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed running this, and it seems like other people definitely also enjoyed running this. So
yeah.
I don't know. Definitely looking forward to whatever the next time is that we manage to squeeze one of these in.
Yeah. All right then. So okay, Mango. Yeah, for you to put the if you want to post the worksheets that you did while stream was going on, post it in the artwork channel in the Wild West Guilty Gear Discord.
Yeah.
I will let you get away with this.
Yeah. Nobody else is using it really, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also just as a reminder, we are running the full plus R bracket tomorrow night. So if you guys like playing in this. It's not going to be Swiss, obviously. It's going to be double elim, but be sure to check out smash.gg/WNFOC if you want to enter the full bracket tomorrow. Obviously, if you can't, that's fine. But, I mean, it's always, we run it every Thursday. It's a lot of fun. We actually have, like, a Matcherino for it, which is nice. And we have tons of, like, top plus R talent. So, even if you go 0-2 tomorrow, there will be a lot more people whose brains you can pick and, like, ask questions, watch and chat with, and, you know, just hang out. It's a really great time. Yeah, so that's basically it. So you can sign off now, because, again, this is your stream.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Let me take a look real quick to see if there's anybody on that would be worth rating.
Yeah.
I don't really see anybody, though.
If not, that's fine. It's really late.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So we'll call it here, folks. Thanks for, thanks for coming out. I don't really know what else to say for signing out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, thanks for coming out. We'll see you, at least to spectate tomorrow night, I hope. If not, like, to entering. Yeah. Night, everybody. See you around.
All right. See you guys.